And why I'm so interested in this Saint Sebastian figure is because of when he is shooting with the arrows in his body, that he never shows pain. And I found this very interesting, watching all the faces of the Saint Sebastians, because in Venice there are 64 Saint Sebastian paintings and sculptures. So I visited them all, I have seen them all, and I studied them. And this experience was very important for me to took with me into the Cripplewood piece as, for me, the translation of the Saint Sebastian. And the reason why I find it so interesting that he is not showing this aggressivity against him is it's a way that I want to learn people also how to deal with their wounds in their life, because very often people are ashamed about this and they want to cover them. But I think if you can live with them and even show it and talk about it, it's more easier to live with it and to deal with it. Just for you, I thought it will be interesting to show a bit the making of the work, Cripplewood in Venice. So now you will see some details and some images of my team and myself who is working on the textile that we used for Cripplewood in Venice. Because the way that we did it was very special. We used all sheets and old blankets, and we completely destroyed them to have all the small holes in it. And the holes were very useful to keep the light into the space. Even when there was very few light, it came through the holes to something who was used. And that's what I want to show you now. So we colored all the textile with Chinese ink, because the color of the Chinese ink was for me the most right one, not paint or so. The ink you can really work with it. You can make it lighter or darker, and the black is very strong black, what I liked very much. And the holes are made by stones on the floor. So the place where I live, it's an old school building, and we have a huge courtyard. So we put the textile on the floor, and we took stones, and we really destroyed the textile with the stones. I think once in my life I will do it again, and I will make a small film out of this, because it was so strong. And I can remember that I wrote an email to Philippe van Kouteren, who was the director of the SMAC and the director where I was working with for Venice. And I sent them the text that I think the medieval period is coming back in the studio now. So, and the reason was that we couldn't find any other way to destroy the textile in an honest way. We tried everything. We tried the sand blaster and very aggressive sour, but the holes that it made were so you could feel that it was not real. And it was important for me that it feels real. So I was asking my team again to sit on their knees and to take the stone and to make the holes, and the sound and the view was so beautiful that I think it's useful. On another moment I will use it in the future.